There we go. It's happening again. Now I'll play a little bit of an intro while you
It's
play
time
with a
to
ghost.
save your progress and tune in. Multiple Nerdgasm presents Save File with your hosts, Luke and
Erin and Sarah,
Boo!
who is showing off her key rings that she's made, but has decided to go by the name Simply the Best this week for some reason.
Woo! Why not?
Are you celebrating Tina Turner or really into football this week, or
Celebrating me.
just you being the best?
Just me.
Oh,
Don't
just
need a
you.
reason.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
me.
I was going to say, you are currently number one in our footy tipping.
I know.
How
And
close
I've-
is it at the moment? Is it still like 1 point difference?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it
and
is.
I was what game was it? There was one game that I almost swapped who I was gonna
Mhm.
pick. And I'm like, no, I won't. And they won. Bugger. Bugger. Because I really was having second thoughts about who I picked.
Well, I actually swapped to the doggies. Sorry, sports. And I, just before the game, I'm like, oh, do you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to swap because I had the Dolphins. And I went, thank God I did that.
It might have been that game, but I don't think it
Mhm.
was.
Yeah, see, I'm doing the problem is because I'm trying to catch up, especially in Erin's work one, so I'm picking upsets instead of
That's
just picking who I
stupid.
think will win.
Yeah.
That's
But
dumb.
I need to try and pick like an upset so everyone will pick like a winning team, and I pick the upset and I get a point, and they don't because it's.
But then if you
Or you
get
could
enough
just
of
go
them,
further down the list.
Yeah,
we're at
that's
the
exactly.
we're at the arse end of the competition. It's now or never. If
Yeah,
I had
I
started
just-
off better, I'd be
I
winning.
really just want to get top 3. I want to make some money back.
I just want to be top 3 as well. That's all I'm aiming for. But starting off when I ended up with like a 10 or 15 point deficit did not help me.
You were really bad in the beginning. I was great, and now I'm just like mediocre.
Like
I'm not very good in my work one.
The comeback I made is amazing. You have to admit.
Yeah, that's why I said that's because I'm mediocre now.
So, my goal of going to the movies every Wednesday
Yes.
stopped today.
Why is that?
I had a really hard time getting out of bed, but that wasn't the reason.
All right.
There's nothing on that I wanted to see.
That's no. I'm sorry. When you said you were going to go to the movies every Wednesday, there was no discussion of if you had to like the movie.
No,
Or if you were only going if you wanted to see a movie.
In my, childhood, so this is like, I was 18. Me and my friends, we would go to the last showing of, I think it was Thursday, out this like where we were. It didn't matter what it was. We just went, as long as we hadn't seen, like we would just have to pick the next one depending on what it was. I have watched The Skeleton Key.
Yeah, but
it was terrible.
I like that movie.
Okay,
we were the only
choices.
ones in there, and we danced around the cinema. It was great.
Here were my choices for today. Barbie, seen it. Oppenheimer, seen it. Indiana Jones, seen it. That one that you saw and hated, Mission Impossible.
You could have seen it.
But you could have seen it.
I've not seen any of them. Or I think Gran Turismo.
You could have seen that.
You could pretend to, because it's about computer nerds becoming racing drivers.
It's actually based on a true story.
Yeah.
So why didn't you go see it?
It's Gran Turismo. It's a Sony game.
But you didn't. This was not in the. You didn't give us warning that there was rules to this going to the movies business.
Yeah.
Well,
you're telling me there was no other movies today?
No, that was it. Or there was Elemental, some kids movie or something. That was really it.
You could have seen
3 movies you could have seen.
3 movies I have seen.
But you just said there's 2 you haven't, so you could have seen them.
Tomorrow, I'm going to go next week. I'm going to see Meg.
Oh god.
Meg 2.
Yeah, I was going to say it's Meg 2, isn't it?
I didn't mind that movie actually.
Okay, here are my
It's a
options for
movie.
next week. All right,
Yeah.
I have
Yep.
Barbie, Oppenheimer, Meg
Mhm.
2, Mission Impossible, Elemental, and Talk to Me.
So
That's
you're
it.
going to see Meg
Oh,
too?
and Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Which
it.
you've seen. We understand. We understand you're not wanting to see the same movies you've already seen, but there are options for you to see movies. You've just decided not to.
It just seemed like a lot of effort. We got to see a movie I didn't want to see.
But that was what you do now.
But I did other things. I put up a green screen.
Yep.
So this is all fancy now.
That's for you and you only.
Mm-hmm.
It's for you
What
as well.
did
You
you-
get to experience.
What did you do for our
Can we put-
listeners?
Wait, can we put can we give you things that you have to make the background?
You can give me things that I can choose.
Okay, you just upload a photo.
Yeah, I can put anything.
Oh, so you can put anything.
I
Maybe-
can.
Yes.
Maybe I'll
But what
that's
I
what-
do is a different
Yeah.
thing.
The listeners could send us something.
The listeners could.
Ooh.
Oh, that's scary.
No,
Yeah.
people who listen to podcasts are really normal.
Some
I
of
listen
them
to
are.
podcasts. I listen to podcasts all the time.
As I said,
stand by
some
my
of them
statement.
are.
Really normal.
Well, did anyone else go to see a movie?
I don't go to
yeah.
the movies.
Oh, I did.
What did you see?
Wait, was that this weekend or last weekend?
You
No,
saw
it was this
Mission
weekend.
Impossible the other week.
Last weekend. No, we finally went and saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Was it
Ah.
good? Did you like it?
It was, yes. I hate the fact because it's a two-parter.
Yes.
And of course, yeah, it's a two-parter. That was always
Yep.
known. Yeah.
So what? You don't get to see the end of the movie?
Well, I've seen the end of that movie, and then I go back and see the next one when it comes out.
So
But it
there's
was
going to be a
originally-
third movie.
In the Spider-Verse, yes.
Oh,
So
Yeah, so
there's
the
the
first
original.
one-
this
there's the one
this
that's
is
out
the
now.
two-parter.
Yeah, but I've seen one.
So I need to ask, what is your cat doing?
Nana, come here. Nana, come here.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so what's it good?
It was really good, and so me and Russ on the way home are just like, oh, well, do you think? Like, there's the whole conversation of like, well, do you think this person is good or bad, or like, what's going on? And I'm like, well, this is why I think it. And then when we watch it in a year's time,
Oh.
see who's right.
Is it that long?
Well, it was originally, I think it was due to come out March next year, but because of the writers and directors strike, it's most likely going to get pushed back.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that understand the writers and directors. The writers strike at the moment.
And
It's not
actors-
really
actors
going to
strike, yeah.
affect
I was going to
actors.
say, the actors are striking
voice
as well.
We're not
Yeah.
really going to experience the fallout for that for like a year.
Yeah.
When
It's just what happened with the
It's gonna
writers
be-
strike a year ago, like a few years ago.
yeah, and you know what came out of that? Reality television.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we got the Kardashians and all that crap.
They needed
Because
something
you
to
don't
put
need
on.
writers.
You just
need
need
terrible
people to
people
cut
that
and
make
paste.
camera.
I just rewatch the same things over and over again, so it doesn't affect me.
But I want my new movie. But thankfully, I should say, Loki, the new series is just
Yes,
trailers
that's
just
already
dropped.
finished.
So
Because that's finished.
Oh, really?
So that's coming out
I
in
like
October.
that.
me too. I'm very
I
excited.
like Loki.
Yeah, it's the best one of the TV series. Like,
Yeah.
though
I actually
we
rewatched it again just recently.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've
that
told
comes
Russ
out
we should.
in, I think it's October, so it's only a couple of months away.
Yeah, I've told Russ we should rewatch Loki.
Very soon.
So we remember it
I
because
think Erin is frozen.
I'm moving on my side.
She's
There it is.
moving.
There she goes.
She was moving all along.
Yeah.
I just couldn't hear
Um,
her. I haven't
You said
watched
she
the
was
trailer yet.
frozen.
But anyway, I have. It looks good. I'm so
Mhm.
excited because
have not.
Yeah. Obviously, Secret Invasion has finished.
I watched the first episode of that.
Do you know there was a couple of okay episodes?
Of what?
Secret Invasion.
Nick
What's that?
Fury. It's another one of the Marvel TV shows.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Nick Fury comes back to Earth to track down aliens that look like people.
Who can turn into.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's it.
Yeah.
It was
I'm all over it.
Yeah. The last episode, it's not good.
Oh,
It was like they've kind of just gone, oh, we have to fit a lot into this because we've tried to make too many storylines. And it's like, no, it's not well done.
Shouldn't have been a 6 episode, should have maybe been a 7 or 8 to.
Oh god, no, they would have made it even worse. They would have added other stuff.
Should have had so many storylines.
Yeah. It's that whole thing of trying to introduce new characters or little bit characters from other movies and shows. And it just wasn't.
Well, I might finish watching it.
Good. Yeah.
I won't be.
There was a couple of good-ish episodes.
So it's no Hawkeye is what you're saying. Erin hated Hawkeye.
I didn't watch that either.
No. You can tell with this one, they've tried to turn it into Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I didn't mind.
I didn't mind that one.
But it just didn't work. Like they're trying to make it that little bit like grittier. Instead of bubblegum pop, but we
don't want that. We want comic books.
Yeah.
We want ridiculous, over the top.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to say I have still not murdered anyone, but Rogue 1992 still has not gotten any achievements since June.
None. What did you do? Not one.
Not one. I think since the 18th of June, he hasn't got one achievement.
Oh, Cherie is dead.
What did you do?
I've done nothing, but this time next week, if he doesn't get anything, I will pass him.
Do we call the police or something? Do we have to report it?
I'm concerned. And if we don't, does that mean that we're accessories?
We could get in trouble.
Yeah, because we had thoughts that it may be something happening and we didn't report it. But also, how do we report it?
Yeah, just Rogue 1992 hasn't been online.
Fine.
We don't know where they are or their name.
There'd be techie people that can work that out.
Like, we just need you to do a what is it called? Where you just you drop into people and make sure they're not dead.
A welfare check.
Yes. Just do a welfare check.
Or we could not, and then let me get 4,000 gamer score, and then become
because you killed him.
I didn't kill him.
This person is 7th in Australia and just dropped off.
Yes.
Just out of nowhere, and we're not concerned.
It is a little weird. I will say that.
I think it's more than a little weird.
No.
Can you reach out to them?
No.
I think you should.
I don't want to.
But where's the welfare?
Where's the
I want to become 7th in Australia. You can reach out to him.
I can't.
You can.
Can I?
I can't.
Yes, you can.
What's his name?
How can I?
Rogue 1992. If you log in and create an account on trueachievements.com, you might be able to send him a message on there.
I might be able to, or I will be able to. I don't like this might business.
Well,
that's a lot of effort for a maybe.
I could send him a message.
So you can, but you also have a payable account. Me and Sarah will not do that.
It's only $4 a month.
That is $4 I need.
Is it worth $4 to check on someone's well-being?
You tell us.
No, you won't do it.
Then why do I have to?
You won't do it. And you already paid the $4.
Oh, I'm dropping the key rings, people.
Oh no!
Ooh, and I have not killed him, but he's just stopped, and I will be 7th in Australia next week.
Mon Cherie.
Just hold that thought. You may not be.
Why is this?
That's why Sarah is simply the best.
Because Sarah's about to make an amazing comeback from her 3,000 gamer score. She's
simply the best.
1,800,000. Is that the plan?
I'm going to message him.
Oh, you are.
Or her. Or her. Luke never proved that it was a man. They.
It's already registered. Okay, I'm not in Dublin.
What are you doing? You can do this after the show.
No,
Wait.
I cannot.
Oh, she'll forget.
Well,
while she does that, Luke, why am I suddenly now in a Google family with you?
I don't know why all those went out today.
I'm so confused.
Evidently you were always there, but maybe not.
Oh, no, wait. What's a Google family?
I don't even know.
Okay, so the Google family, because I pay for extra service on Google, like extra storage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah went to me. She just got a message that she's ran out of storage. I went, well, I can just share mine because I already pay for it, and you can just share the family. And evidently, you were already on there for some reason, and it just included you on that. I might take you off because it's my storage.
I don't want it. I don't even know how to use it.
I'm taking that back.
I'll let you know if I notice any difference.
Share.
I don't understand.
Share.
So I don't get anything?
Member. Remove member.
Oh,
gone.
You remove me. Also, you're kind of losing some of your green screen on the sides.
I know it's not quite close enough. It's the best I could do.
Yeah.
I eyeballed it.
Yeah,
I eyeballed
badly.
it.
You do that all the time, and what happens?
I thought this would be big enough. No, it needs to be a lot bigger. It's fine. It'll survive. It looks better than looking at my room.
What are you trying to say about my my vacuum cleaner and painting?
I'm saying my room, which is just a mess.
It's true. You've taken the doors off of the thing, so.
Yeah, I took the doors off my wardrobe and then just threw crap in there. All right, you're now longer remember. See if anything changes.
Boo. But then again, I only just got that email today.
Yeah, and I didn't add you today.
No.
So I have no idea.
You don't even know when you added me.
No.
It must have been something to do with that PAX or something. It's got to be. That's the only thing I can think of, because that's like when you added me on for Nintendo so I could get my gold star and you could get your silver.
God damn, that's so not fair.
Yeah, that was great.
I pay for its Nintendo subscription and they give you a gold one.
They sure did.
Silver.
That was great.
I still haven't played the Switch, by the way.
So you've given up on it. So listeners, don't expect any Nintendo Switch reviews.
I really tried, but I don't know how to use it.
Yeah. Well, when you come back to pick up, oh wait, does your daughter watch this? And listen to this? Yeah.
No.
So when you come to pick up her present.
Like my daughter? Oh my God, no. She's not supportive. I can't log into True Achievements.
We'll worry about it later. I will help you later.
It says I'm already registered.
Then you're probably already registered.
But it won't let me log in.
Have you reset your password?
Done something.
I have not. Why is it always me?
You're making sure I can't check on him.
I'm
or
not.
her.
Luke.
Or them.
Anyway, going back to PAX.
Yeah.
We were at PAX.
I mentioned it briefly.
President Brief, we were going there.
Yeah.
So I said last week, so we're starting to get some information. So I've got some information on the PAX Indie Showcase winners. And it's actually exciting. Because, I don't know, do you remember the guys who made Yumcha? There was a game, little board game last year for Quokka Games.
Yeah, I do.
It was really good. I ended up buying a couple of copies.
Okay, Sarah, we don't expect you to.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like I ended up buying a couple of copies and I gave one away. But anyway, they won again this year for the 2023 Indie Showcase for a new game called Boba Tea.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
No, Boba Master.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, I've definitely seen a thing that's like Boba Tea, and I'm like,
yeah, this is Boba Master.
Ooh.
So, Bubble Master is a very engaging card game about making bubble tea. It's full of action, easy to pick up, and gets rowdy very quickly. Steal from your opponents and force them to make mistakes. Stir up the game by swapping hands or even swapping bubble teas. Now, these are very quick and simple games, but they're quite fun.
Bubble tea.
Bubble Master this one. So you're going to make bubble tea.
You're going to make bubble tea and it's going to get intense.
Yes.
Yeah.
The game is going to get intense because I think there's a lot of like stealing or swapping the goal and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing this because it's
and I mean, bubble tea's kind of like its moment's starting to fall off a little bit, but it's still a good enough that like it's still high enough that it'll hopefully get some.
I've
interest.
Never had one.
I love bubble tea.
Yeah, I got Russ onto them.
Because I don't like tea.
No, it doesn't taste like tea.
What's your flavor?
Passion fruit something or other.
With milk or
no?
Yeah. So
I did have a tofu one.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know. My friend buys drinks that he would like. And I just taste them because I don't trust it.
Yeah.
And I tasted it, and it was furry.
Yep.
And it was really, really weird. And we went back there a couple of days later, and he's like, "Oh, Sarah, there, you can get that drink." And I'm like, "Oh God, no!" And the people in front of us, we just ordered that. I'm like, I'm sure you'll love it.
Just not for my taste. But no, I have just started having the passion mango with passion fruit bursts.
They're
green
really
tea.
Yummy.
It's so good. So it's like a green tea, but then you get flavors added into it.
Yeah. You would like it, Luke.
It's very sweet.
Can I get a lemon one?
Yes. You can get a lemon one.
That used to be my favorite until I started having passion fruit.
I do like
passion
lemon.
fruit.
Yeah.
Passion fruit.
Oh,
and then your different options of things. I was just doing like the pearls, like the tapioca.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I like a bit of a burst, and it means it's not going to sit all the brown parts are sitting in my teeth after you. And I'm like, hi,
how you going?
Next thing I'm going to show you is one of the other game. This is one of the video games that won. I'm just trying to key this up because I'm going to show you a video.
Oh, nice. So, Sarah, hey Luke, did you play that vegetable game?
A vegetable game. You need to narrow that down for me a little bit.
No. At PAX, it was another board game one. It was cards. One of those ones showing off his work.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was me and Russ played it really bad. We're like,
they're not all winners.
No. And it was like trying to make a healthy salad or something like that. And I'm like, right. And the thing is, this is like one of the developers, like he's helped make this. He's created this game. And he couldn't explain the rules. So we played like one round, and then we're trying to. He goes, "Oh no, you can't do that because this." I'm like, "That's not what you said last round."
It's just changing it up as you go.
There was another good one I do remember. There it was like, the X-Wing miniatures game.
Yeah.
There was one of they made that into one that you can get in like card form.
Yeah, I remember you talking about
it. Big miniatures bet, like you used the cards, and that was quite good. I can't remember that. I'm looking forward to seeing that again because that was still only in the development thing. But here's a game called Copycat. Copycat.
Is it a cat?
Yes, this is.
Do you make copies?
This one's been made in Australia, so I'm looking forward to talking to them about it. This one is what it's been described as a cross between Stray, which I've got some news about Stray coming up.
I was going to say, what's the news about Stray?
There's some news about Stray coming up, and also as a cross between that and Life is Strange.
I only know Stray.
I mean this now, so I'll just share this.
I don't know.
Angry and all alone.
Hey, Mum, it's me. The nurse told me you were discharged on the weekend, but like you're not at home. I'm just a bit worried about you. Please call me back.
So it looks like a bit of a story-driven game. It looks like it's quite a sad game. So what it is...
Can I tell you a secret?
Tells the story over 3 hours.
Hey,
so you can,
what are you
it's
doing
going to be a
road,
short
guy?
game.
Hi.
It looks like my big cat.
Sorry.
We can't afford to feed a cat.
Ugh,
It sounds
don't
very
touch
sad.
that thing, Henry.
I'm going to play for the nice
The
ending.
wildcat must pull herself together. Why, you're not scared of heights, are you, Don?
The cat jumped at the bird.
The wildcat should come up with a plan to get her companion back.
The only
Thanks
thing
for
I'm
not
worried about
giving
with
up
this
on me.
game is it's available on
You're
Steam,
right.
but I don't know if it's coming to Xbox.
Down. What are you doing?
So you won't get achievement.
Get out of the way.
No.
The road.
Oh
Dawn.
no.
Watch the road!
Your human needs you. Go home.
So yeah, that's
There's
the
no magic left.
narrative
in the
teaser
universe.
trailer for Copycat. So I'm looking forward to seeing and having a bit of a play with there, but I really hope that it comes to Xbox. 'Cause if it doesn't, then I can't play it. How do I get rid of this on the screen? No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to make it any bigger.
Why is it called Copycat?
It's the name of the game.
Because you're copying a cat. That's what I'm going with. Well, I have another. No.
It's a Copycat's a
Oh,
wholesome narrative-driven
I
game
know.
about the true meaning of home.
Luke, I know why I was on your Google.
Why?
My YouTube.
Oh, you don't have YouTube Premium anymore. Oh,
You've
that's
taken
a
away
shame.
YouTube Premium.
That's a shame.
Oh no, I'm just going to pay for it. I was paying for it before, but you've added me onto yours because I don't want ads.
So that's
I don't care. I'll have ads.
So this
I
is
hate it.
this is the exciting thing I have for Sarah now. I've got some
Yes.
photos each because I've got some news coming through from PAX. I'm going to have photos for you to post every week, so that it's things I've discussed about. I can send
Yay!
media packs for, and you can send out some photos. that exciting?
Instagram.
The gram.
We'll be back on Instagram.
Mhm.
I'm trying.
Is that what you said I'd be excited about?
That was
Yeah.
literally it. Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
not?
Well, I mean, it's good,
I thought
but
that's what you wanted.
yeah, but that's like just work related. Like,
Well, do you want some other? Well, I have the Stray news for you.
yes, what's happening with Stray?
It is coming out in 8 days.
Ooh,
It's out on the 10th of August, and the achievements have dropped for it.
10th of August on the Xbox.
It's coming out on the Xbox on the 10th
And
of
you-
August.
Do you have to pay for it?
Yes.
Okay. How much?
It's going to be It's going to be $44.95, but you can get it on sale at the moment for $35.
Ooh. When's the 10th?
The 10th is next Thursday.
So peeps will hear this.
Not next week, the week after. And do you
I
want
have
to
a
show your face?
Sorry, I was writing down how much it costs.
I may have a new.
I've
game
taken
recently.
notes. I may too. What will be your game?
Well,
Is this on the Switch?
it's on the Switch.
Okay.
It's also on PlayStation, Switch, Windows, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox. It's called The Stray Gods, the role-playing musical.
What?
Yeah. So
Stray Gods.
you have to sing,
Role-playing.
but not you. Obviously, the character that you're controlling will sing. It becomes like a muse to gods.
Okay. This also comes out next Thursday on the 10th of August.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I might have to
next
try this as
week,
well. So won't
Not
be
next
talking
week.
about it on the next. It'll be 2 weeks' time. We'll be talking about it on the podcast.
2 weeks' time.
And we'll see
Yes.
if I actually downloaded it and played it.
Yes.
I don't know how much it's going to cost because if it's too expensive, I'll just wait for it to go on sale. Because I don't play full price for many games.
I do.
Yeah, you pay. You got to buy things twice, even though you've got it.
Sometimes I forget I've purchased it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Anyway, the Critical Role, a couple of the actors are voice acting in this.
Okay.
And so they put it up. I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of interesting, like play. Like, how does it work? I don't know.
I'm quite happy it's like a SingStar thing where it's a role thing where you sing.
No, it's not.
I cannot sing.
It's not
that.
that.
Would be bad.
No, it's something different. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is a bit interesting. What had to like go through one of the actors' stuff to find out what it was called because I'd forgotten. But I'm like, no, I'll play that.
No, it's been sort of quiet with games releasing at the moment, so I'm looking forward to games starting to come out again.
I have not been playing my game.
Oh no, why?
Opt? We gave you a guide.
Oh no, Amnesia. No. We're done with that.
You finished?
No, we're just done with that. No, what's the other game?
A Plague Tale Requiem.
That I did get past another difficult bit.
Yeah.
And now I can't remember, but I think I'm at another one. It's a lot of fighting at the moment, and I'm really not very good at it. They're very fast, and I'm not very good at aiming. And by the time I've aimed and lined them up, they're on top of me, and we've got to run away again. But I have not quit yet.
Yet.
So we're still technically going with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've just had a breather. We had a bit to do on the weekend. So
I will admit you did get one more achievement than you had the last time we spoke about it.
So I'm continuing. We haven't quit yet. We're not a quitter yet.
Yes.
Let's not get too excited because chances are I'm going to quit.
I was just having a look. I was trying to see if the first game is on Game Pass. It is not.
It is not, no. But after this, I might go back and play The Evil Within again because I liked that and I finished that.
And that's still on Game Pass. Would you also
play Stray?
Yes. Possibly.
Because you could both play it at the same time.
No. We're competing against each other here.
Oh, that's right. You remember, Sarah's going to overtake me.
Yeah, because she's going to live forever. She's going to be a ghost and continue playing for all eternity.
Stop showing off your key rings.
Are you going to take them to PAX? Well, why not? Who wants them? Because I made them.
You have to put a save file on them somehow.
Yeah, we haven't got that far yet. I just remembered to get them out of the bag today.
Yeah, I'm going to be good. Because I've been very slack when posting the podcast up and video up. I'll be doing it on Wednesday, the same day I record. I'm going to start doing it on the Monday.
I don't trust you.
I'm going to try.
So wait, you've been slack because you've been posting it the day we're doing it, but instead you're going to do it on Monday, 4 days later.
Why don't you just keep it the day we're doing it then?
Because what I want is because we say stuff and then people don't listen. So if you ask for someone to contact you about your keyring, they're not going to talk to you by the time we're recording next.
They'll just talk to us straight on.
Yeah, I just want to I'm going to aim for Monday. That's all. I'm going to try.
Are you going to actually do some editing?
No, God, no. I just posted up how it is.
Right.
Well, if anybody wants a keyring, just let us know.
Sarah gets you up. We'll be open shortly.
You decide, or
no, they can pick if they really want to. I'm quite happy to send them a photo of every single one of them. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I have given some away. Mm-hmm. Do you want a pumpkin? They're very they are very nice.
You spent a lot of time on them.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have no use for them.
There's just a lot. And I figure if people don't want them, I figure trick-or-treaters are going to get them.
Are you still
cute?
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I still what?
Making them.
The key rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Oh, you stopped.
That's all.
So this
Oh,
is it.
no,
This is a limited
no.
edition.
Yeah.
Once they're gone, they're gone.
This was painful. This was not as fun as all the other things that I do. Because each dot has to be done one at a time. Whereas when you do the big ones, you can do like 5 and 9 and like you can, you know, do a few. No, this is 1, 1, 1. See how boring that was? That was this.
But why'd you do it so many times then?
Because I had them and I wanted to finish them because they are very pretty. But now I don't know what to do with them. So if no one would like them,
I think putting them in the candy
little trick-or-treaters will get them
on Xbox.
from Rogue.
No, from someone called Owen LLL or something. I don't know. But how do you have 1.7 million gamer score? How?
Because he murders people.
He doesn't steal their points.
Yes. Still,
so he has no life.
I still have to play the games to get them.
Murder people.
He murders people to get
from
ahead.
Getting them.
But he still gets the points. He also cheated. So
I've never cheated once.
He's cheated.
Have you told him that you cheat?
I've not cheated once. Name one time I've cheated.
Are you going to tell him how you got all of the... Yeah.
He gets the same achievements as me.
Not anymore. Because they changed the rules. And now this Owen 77 LEL, whatever his name is, doesn't get to cheat like you did.
Can you see what points he's on?
I can, maybe.
This one doesn't have a chain, people. So if you want him, he doesn't come with a chain.
He's just there. He's just there. He's
just on his lonesome.
He's just on his items.
More view profile. Oh, they have 23,000.
Am I beating them?
No. No. They have about 20,000 more than you. So here's another one that you need to outlive so you can bypass. Because that's your plan. Just to live forever.
Can you ask him, like, can you reply to that message you got?
Yeah.
Can you ask him why? Just like, see if you can get a response, like, why do you ask?
Talk.
Like,
interact.
All right, I will send a message and I'll give you an update next week if he replies.
Yay.
And then we see the top of Sarah's head again.
Taking notes.
Because you have to ask, because you'll forget. And so will we.
Next week. Owen 77 LL.
It's sort of weird because he sent me the first message 5 hours ago, and then he sent a follow-up message again going, how?
Oh.
So he is literally...
He's demanding.
He really wants to know. It's all caps. He's yelling at me.
He's yelling.
Maybe you tell him to I think instead of responding in like, why do you want to know? Or something, it's like, don't yell at me. Like, just reply, just say, don't yell at me.
Please, use your manners.
Look, my response is going to be, honestly, I have no life and I play too much.
Yeah, but that's he doesn't deserve that answer yet until he stops yelling.
There is also the other part of it is I've been getting achievements for a lot longer than a lot of people.
You also don't have a life. You just play games. You have an addiction.
There's that.
Because I'm a loser. And I do nothing.
360.
And don't yell at me. I'm sensitive.
Yes. Oh, that's a better. Don't yell at me. I'm sensitive.
I'm sensitive.
I've been getting achievements.
I don't appreciate your tone.
I've been getting achievements.
I'm going to ask you to monitor your language. My favorite when people swear at me.
I've been getting achievements for 17 years. So it's not...
So you're old and have no life.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
How long had Moncherie been doing it before you killed them?
I didn't kill them, and I don't know. I don't know if
You
I can
can't tell?
find that.
Hmm.
Oh, let me have a look. Rogue 1992. When was your first achievement? I can know he's recent. All games. We go to this one. I might be able to find out for you.
Please do.
Yay!
All right, thinking at the moment.
And when did
Wait.
achievements start? Do you need me to Google that part?
No, sorry, it doesn't. It was
Oh.
unlocked offline, so I can't tell you.
Oh, because he's dead.
No,
Yeah.
because I don't
He
know
dead.
what that means, actually.
He
I don't
dead.
know. I'll try and see if I can find out for you. But I'm looking at his games, right, now, and all the ones that I've got been getting achievements on, he's getting achievements on as well. Butterfly 2, Bunny Parking, Smart Move 2, Kick a Bunny,
Who?
Blind Postman,
Who?
Rogue 1992.
No. You said he's not getting achievements anymore.
No, but
Dead.
these are the achievements he has unlocked that I got achievements on. So it's not like I'm cheating because he got the same achievement.
No, you
but then
killed
he
him.
Stopped. No, then he stopped.
Because is
You
this the one
killed
that was copying
Maybe he
you?
got a girlfriend.
You got a wife and it didn't stop.
Yeah. And 3 cats and a job.
I just don't do anything outside of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to
Including
work,
clean.
sleep.
Spend Hannah's money.
Spend Hannah's money.
How much money have you spent from her this week?
Nothing.
Oh, what happened? What's the story?
Actually, Erin spent some of Hannah's money this week.
Oh, did I just?
Yes.
How did I do that?
Because Erin took me out, and we haven't had a date in ages. She took me to see Ross Noble, and I spent $20 of Hannah's money to buy her beer.
And that's the only money that you spent all week?
I also spent $20 of Hannah's money to buy me beer.
Yeah. That was the only money he had was enough to buy us.
Let's talk about Ross Noble. Ross Noble, that was a fun night.
It was great.
One thing I did find out after going to see Ross Noble here, people here have very small bladders.
Very small.
You know how when like you go to a
Do
comedy
people
show,
just pee everywhere?
They just went to go to the toilet a
and
lot.
people get up to go to the toilet, like the comedian will sort of make fun of them. There were people going from like the first 3 minutes, and there was like one person going every 5 minutes to go to the toilet. It was ridiculous.
Now, they could have issues.
They did. Their issue was not being able to sit for a whole... No. He said that I love the Ross's thing. It's like, oh, don't worry, guys. Next time I'm here, there'll be an intermission. You obviously need it.
Because it was only like a little
Were
over
they
an hour.
old?
No.
No.
The old people, they were fine.
Yeah.
It was all young people.
Yeah, the old lady next to Luke let him know who he reminded her of.
She thinks I look like Paddington Bear.
I will send you photos.
Because of the clothes
You were
I was
dressed
wearing.
like it. You were wearing yellow checkered pants and a red ear, she was orange type.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I'm sorry, I just have to show you. She showed Luke the phone. And I'm like, yeah.
Yes, she says I look like Paddington Bear.
Mm-hmm. And Luke attempted to heckle. It was bad.
I missed the timing. It was going to be perfect.
It wasn't.
It
What
was.
did you do?
So he comes out. He actually says, like, I'm going to go off stage and then going to come back and do a little bit more show, so don't get up and go anywhere. He goes off, he comes back, and he goes, does anyone have any questions? And I've gone to yell out, can I go for a piss now? But he spoke over it, and so it just missed the timing, and it would have been amazing. because a lot of it was talking about him making fun of people going.
So he asked, "Does anyone have any questions?"
Yes.
And then spoke straight away.
Have you seen a Ross Noble show?
No.
He talks.
He goes on tangents.
So he really didn't want you to ask questions.
Well, he did, but I think he hadn't kind of finished his sentence, and Luke had made a decision that he had finished his sentence.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Because he could go, no one has, and that would have been the perfect time for Luke to make his great heckle.
Okay,
just missed
it.
Right.
Just missed it.
So there was a moment that he could have.
Yes. The people around me, except for Erin, laughed. There were girls in front of me who laughed. The lady next to me laughed.
Because you look like Paddington Bear, so they just wanted to be nice.
So, and it's not Paddington Bear. It's a dude from Paddington Bear. Because Paddington Bear has the blue top. We need to find the adult. But I will find photo. I will send you photo.
And I'll dress in the same clothes again so you can do a side-by-side.
Yeah.
Who wore it best.
Please.
It was a good show. Very funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I forgot about his shows and about how around the world it goes.
Yeah.
Like the joke he starts with, it's a joke he ends with. It just takes the entire show to get to it, essentially.
Oh, I would have lost it by then.
Because he goes this and then he goes off on this tangent, and then he'll come back.
I'll come back to that.
Yeah. And then
he does
something else, and he always comes back.
Oh no, that just sounds very confusing for my little brain.
But
one of the jokes he made about the fact. What?
We also found out about a sport called floorball.
Floorball. Yeah. And I asked Russ about it, and then afterwards, because he was knowing at the time, he goes, I looked it up, and it's like indoor hockey. I'm like, no, it's shit hockey, don't you know? And then Luke gets it, and that was a joke in the thing. Because that was actually a good heckle that started a conversation.
I missed the timing.
That it's shit hockey. When he said, what's floorball? Because no one knew what floorball was. And yeah, that was a good heckle.
I missed my timing. I've been told my heckles are good if they land.
How often do they land?
Quite a lot. I've had a lot of people laugh at me and come up to me later and talk to me about it.
But that's just people being nice.
Excuse me.
You can't trust all these people.
I was on the Kevin Smith Hollywood Babylon podcast heckling, and that was great. I spoke to him for like half an hour.
Was there
How
anyone
drunk were
there?
you on that one?
Sorry?
How drunk were you on that one?
Very drunk.
How many other people were they there?
Sold out show.
Sure, it was. For 5 people. I've actually been to it before in Adelaide. No, I was also technically on it as well. But
was it a sold out show?
Yeah, it was in Adelaide.
Yeah, it's a sold out show, and he spoke to me for half an hour.
And
then it's true. You can go and listen to the episode.
Please find it.
Yeah.
I will.
Thank you.
Link. And then I can't wait till it comes out, and it's like 2 minutes. You were so drunk. You didn't know how long it was.
No, I spoke to him for a while because it was weird.
For a while now.
Yeah, now it's slowly going to get less and less.
And then he was speaking to other people from Adelaide, but he kept coming back to me and asking questions. And
so it wasn't just a conversation for half an hour.
I was part of the show.
Oh, so now it's gone from him talking one-on-one to you for half an hour to you just being part of a show.
I was part of the show. I was included. They spoke to me a lot.
Not for half an hour anymore.
I don't remember timing. I was very drunk.
You were very certain it was half an hour.
I'm very certain. It wasn't 2 minutes or anything. There was back and forth for a little while.
No. But if you added up the whole time you were conversing, not in between everybody else, what we're saying, like 5 minutes?
I don't remember.
I mean, this is kind of like how when I went to go see Evil Dead the musical, because we were the Australians in the cinema, we were also picked on. So there was a lot of interactions. You could almost say there was over half an hour of interactions. but I wouldn't have said I was part of the show.
You can hear me on the podcast.
Yeah. You can hear me
talking
on the podcast.
backwards and forwards. Not just yelling or screaming, conversing.
I'm also on the podcast.
Talk about a koala.
I was talking about camels.
Talk about my friend the koala.
Talking about camels. Largest wild population of camels in the world, just saying. It's part of the podcast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
It's true. I'll find it.
Is anybody watching the World Cup?
No.
The what?
Oh, Russ will be. Russ will.
We're playing Denmark on Monday.
I'm hoping we win because they say we're going to get a public holiday if we win.
Our girls are doing really, really good.
I've seen about them. They apparently really... Was it Canada?
Yes.
Yeah.
4-0.
Yeah, the Matildas really showed up to Canada or something. I saw the news.
I'm not watching, but if they win, I'll quite happily partake in the public holiday for them.
I also love the fact that half of the Matildas were actually kicked off of a plane coming back to Australia to play in the World Cup because of the aircraft was overweight. So let's kick off the people that have like a media presence. Really good idea. Well done, I think it was Air New Zealand. Well done. Good choice.
Yeah. Yay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
so that's probably why they played really, really well, because they were still pissed.
The reason that Chloe and I were really impressed is because everyone goes on about Sam Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't played yet. She hasn't played yet. Because she injured her calf.
Mm-hmm.
And she was meant to play against Canada. And me and Chloe were really hoping that she wouldn't get on, because we wanted to show people that we can win without Sam Kerr, because we have like the best team ever.
And you did.
We won without Sam Kerr.
So how many more games is it?
Well, we got to beat Denmark next.
Yeah, but you beat them, and then what happens?
I don't know. Keep going. No, I think it's okay. So Chloe and I were trying to work this out, right?
Because there's like group A, B, C, and D, or group 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. No. We won our group.
Okay, won the group.
We won the group, so now we're on to I think it's the semi-finals or something they call it. It's very confusing.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, and we were trying to go, well, if you're playing them and you're playing them, then how are we playing them? It's confusing as all shit. So we're not paying attention. We just go, okay, Matildas have to win. Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah. They basically need to win every game. But you don't know how many more games there are.
I thought Sam Kerr, every time I heard the name, was the Australian male player. That I was thinking of Carvel.
Ah, yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? So I had to Google her. And is widely considered as one of the best forwards of all time. As of 2022, Kerr is an all-time leading Australian international soccer and is the all-time leading scorer in the National Women's Soccer League in the United States.
She was the first woman to be put on the game cover for FIFA.
Mm-hmm. That's why I know her.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah,
it's no longer called FIFA anymore.
No, because it can't be. Because FIFA's out.
FIFA, yeah. You know how the FIFA game that they comes out every year? Well, FIFA wanted they were renegotiating the contract and they wanted a ridiculous amount of money, and EA just went, no.
We'll just go straight to the players and the teams.
They already had contracts with they already had contracts with the clubs and everything. It was just FIFA that they were paying for, and they went, no, we won't do that. So then it's now EA FC or something. And FIFA went, we'll go do our own thing. And FIFA are now realizing they've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. That's dumb.
Well, when they went, we'll just release our own game. Like, with who?
With who?
They're all on EA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
But I can tell you how many more games there are.
Oh, how many?
You're in the knockout round. So you win against Denmark. You then need to win 2 more games to get into the final.
Okay, so okay. That makes sense.
Is it only a day off if the men win, or is it a day off if the women win?
This is only the women. This is only the World Cup.
Oh,
this isn't the Men's World Cup.
No,
I don't know when
because we would never win that.
It's only if the women win the World Cup that our Prime Minister has said we will get a day off.
Because it's only the Women's World Cup on at the moment, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what I thought, but I was.
And women are better at soccer. I'm sorry, they are.
I'm looking forward to next year when we have the women's New South Wales South Sydney team, so I'll watch more games.
Have you been watching
the women's rugby? Oh, some of their hits, and I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Because it's like during the day, and Russ has been actually doing schoolwork because he's a weirdo. So he puts it on, and it's been like, it's really good, but it's not to the point of like watching the men's team yet. But I think that's also because there's no Storm.
It would always be, but it will always be different.
Yeah, but I also think because I don't have
you don't have that investment yet. For me, like I'll watch the occasional game and I enjoy it, but until my team's in it, I don't have that investment in the competition.
Yeah.
But and your team's coming next year?
Next year.
I will say I kind of go for the Sharkies. Well, Sharks, I know they call it. Yeah, the Sharks, because their coach is Kearney, who used to play for Storm. He also used to play for a lot of different teams, but he did play for Storm at one point.
Okay.
Like,
and when is Storm getting a team?
It's not even on the books.
Really?
Well, we barely have any team to make Melbourne Storm males.
You don't steal from yet. Yeah, you'd steal from Queensland.
Yeah, that's just what we do. So at the moment they haven't made that yet. But
I don't know if Panthers. I know NRL for women in this area is very big. I don't know if Panthers are getting a team to go into the women's league. I know they have a women's team.
Yeah. Look, the one thing I really liked, because again, it's just during the day before the men's games start that they play, and they actually put it on TV, and it is
all their games are live on TV. I've heard
because at the moment there's not too many games per day.
So they're airing all of them.
Yeah, and it was so I could actually watch it and didn't have to worry about halfway through. Swapping to a TV show, Better Homes and Gardens or something like that. It was it's the full game, and it was commentary and half time commentary like it happens with NRL. It's really good. It's exactly the same. It's obviously just earlier in the day. It's good. I like that.
I've been watching World Cup.
Current 6 teams.
I've been watching women rugby. And the thing I keep thinking about is that time that your player Sarah got a penalty because someone pulled his hair.
Blue eye.
Yeah. There is a lot of hair flowing around. I've not seen one penalty because of that. I love it.
So a guy got his hair pulled the other day and no one said anything. Luai the other night they pulled his, and he's got the cap on now. They literally had his hair not caught. It's like, why
was it that time?
And I know why it was that time, because it looked really aggressive. But I'm sorry.
Because there's also a difference to grabbing the hair to grabbing the jersey and ending up with the hair.
Absolutely. But that's
why that penalty was so dumb.
Yeah, because that's what had happened.
Because that's what it had happened. Whereas these ones I'm seeing are literally, I'm just grabbing your hair. It's like,
and
so it's only a penalty if you're grabbing the jersey and the hair.
Have hair like length like mine. They've got ribbons in their hair. They're so good. They've got these tight braids, and I just wish I knew how to do them to get them down. But then they'll still have it out like this, and they're just like, that hair is flowing in the breeze, and they're running, and it was very good. Yeah, I will say I was the couple of games I watched. One of the main games I watched was Sharks versus whoever that played. I can't even remember, but I think it might have been Tigers. It wasn't a very clean passing game, but that doesn't say anything about being women versus men. It was just more of like, this is like their first big game, because it was one of the first time men actually played as a game.
How's their kicking going? Because every game I've ever seen of women's NRL, they cannot kick the ball through those goalposts.
So I was shocked because like the first kickoff,
Yep.
I was like, oh, well, it's just going to go short because that's just, they don't have, it went almost all the way down to the others.
But their conversions, how are they?
Yeah, no, conversion was fine. Yeah, it was
good.
Because
everything I've ever seen, I'm like, just take it out of the women's game because they can't do it.
Okay.
just stop.
It is going to take a while to get there because they haven't had this level of competition and the training there.
Yeah,
so
they
have to build it up.
No. I agree that they haven't
I
had
will
that.
admit, I saw like a terrible kick the other day. That was like,
but it's just, you know what?
Hey,
until they get that coaching, just cut it out of the game because it looks ridiculous. And nothing against the women because I can't do it. So good on you for trying. Yeah, but seriously, get a bloody proper people in to teach them, or just don't bother with it because they do so well. And then you focus on the fact, but they can't kick it.
But I have just seen, I think South are definitely getting one. I think Penrith might be having a women's team next year as well.
It makes sense.
Well, like I said, I've seen a lot of stuff about the women's team for Penrith and that, but I haven't. I don't know about them actually joining.
No,
maybe they are promoting it. Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
but
I'm excited. It's just more football to watch.
Yeah, exactly. And I was really weirded out. I think it was Panthers when I was watching that. It was one of the games. That they had like they were covered up part there.
Oh, do you know about that?
But I didn't know about it at the time, and I didn't even notice for the women. And I've just watched their game, and like Russ, he's something's happening, and I try to Google. Oh, it was the Storm game. That's why I was like noticing it. I'm like,
they're not paramedics aren't at games this weekend.
What?
They're now boycotting. Yep.
Paramedics.
It's okay. They've got private people coming in for the games. It's okay.
That seems a bit weird that paramedics are boycotting it.
That's what I heard on the radio this morning.
Because I know
they're also getting into it about their pay rates.
Yes, I know
for attending games. So now there's not going to be any of those medical people. They've outsourced it to private companies that will be doing the games on the weekend because they're not doing it. Everyone's going on about the pay.
One other thing I did find funny about their negotiations at the moment, and one of their things that they were doing is they stopped all media presence.
Yep.
That didn't really help them at all. In fact, I think it hurt them more. Because I think it hurt them with their sponsors themselves. Because I'm not going to pay you to sponsor if you're not going to talk to anyone or do any media presence. So why would I, as a sponsor, sponsor you as a player?
No, I think people are backing them at the moment.
Because what they're
asking to, it's just to go back to because things changed over COVID, and now they're like, okay, well, that's done and dusted. Now what's going on?
They got no, I don't. Not, yeah, it's a bit weird.
There's a lot of other things, but I think
I'm a bit. They can't really be playing about code because they did get a pay cut, but then they got it paid back to them.
Well, no, that's what they're saying about the media with them talking and that. Supposedly the players didn't get that back. So they're still getting the same as what they were getting during COVID. So they're making a packet of getting these interviews and that with players, but nothing's changed. So everyone agreed to all these changes during COVID because obviously it was a shit time. Well, they supposedly haven't gone back to what it should be.
I think the worst thing about it is because we're not hearing the actual story. We're hearing rumors secondhand. There's no one on either side that's come out and said, this is what we're actually talking about.
Well, Billy Slater was talking the other day about it.
He does like to talk, which is good.
Did you hear him talk about it, though? It was hilarious.
No.
He's like, would someone just hurry up and put an end to it? He's like, what, we're going to go into the finals and we still can't talk to him? Like,
because it is
what's
getting
going
ridiculous
on?
now.
It's
but
getting
no one knows.
just...
But yeah, no one knows what's happening. It's
supposedly there's just no negotiations. There's no moving. There's no budging.
Yeah.
But from what I've read, and this is when it started. So this was when State of Origin started. This because that's when it started. That's when I heard about the pay and things, and it kind of hadn't gone back together after COVID. But now there seems to be more and more and more just being added to this. So I don't know. No one wants to hear about NRL news.
No,
people.
no one cares about sports ball. Let's end on something.
Can we give a game? Sorry, people. Give a game. Yes.
Can I give a game away? Okay, I will give a game away.
Because that's a good thing.
I haven't given a game away in ages.
Could you give me back YouTube? I don't want ads. No, I'm kidding. I'm
sorry. I thought you were going to pay for it, and that's fine.
I've just got to figure out how to do it. I used to pay for it. I'm not gonna add it back on. Anyway, find a game. Can we have a spooky? Is there anything like Halloween?
Oh, I can definitely find a spooky game.
Ghost. Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just logging in at the moment. I've got a. Where's my Google authenticator?
I was like, where's your Google? I don't know. You took it off me.
You asked for it to be taken off you.
I said it's fine to take it off me. I'm not going to argue with you about that.
All right, here we go. No, I need to go here. All right, so we want Ghost.
Yeah, I think Ghost first.
Ghost.
Yeah.
No, no. I don't have anything for Ghost. Spooky.
Spooky.
No, nothing spooky.
Witch.
Gnome.
I'm just looking now.
No gnome.
I can never spell gnome. It starts with a G and confuses me.
Yeah. We'll pumpkin next.
Pumpkin?
Monster.
These are not monster. I'm not a monster or Monster Prom.
Monster Prom.
Monster Prom?
If it's what I think it is, then yeah, that's actually a pretty good game.
All right. First person to put this into Steam will get Monster Prom.
Yeah.
KK3QIJ6M5W6RMR. There you go.
That's a game that I've actually seen.
It's a game I own. I don't think I've played it though. It's one of those ones I've purchased.
Why would you not? You can be a female monster and date other monsters.
I've got nothing wrong with. Hey, excuse me. If I get a choice of what sex I am in a game, I play female.
That's what I just said.
Always have, always will.
Yeah. There's a whole thing about that as well of guys who say they do it because obviously they want to look at it, but then it's like, are they? Is that what happens?
I don't know. That's just how I play games. It's just
you do.
It's just my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a problem with it.
No, there's no rush. I just feel like you're very defensive about it. That's all.
I'm not defensive. I just feel I'm being attacked for some reason.
I don't know why.
Hungry.
Like Sarah's attacking that cat.
Yeah.
Look at the eyes.
Hungry.
She's going to eat the cat. Let's finish. Let's
We've got to
finish.
finish. Bye, everyone. Otherwise, the cat dies. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Jesus Christ, that poor cat.